What's up, campus? Welcome to the first episode of Howler TV. I'm your host, Marcus Wright, and each week the Media Club will bring you what's happening here on campus. So let's go ahead and start off with Bijan and David with the sports segment.
What's up, campus? Welcome to Parallel Perspective. I'm Bijan Jones.
And I'm David Sanders. Unfortunately, Noah Douglas is sidelined for the week, but he shall return next week.
Today, we're here with our guest, Lewis Longthorn. But first, we want to send a shout out to our Lady Red Wolves for defeating Huntington University last night in 5 sets. Congratulations, ladies. And we also want to congratulate Zach Burns and Nicole House for doing well at the Wayne County Invitational.
But we go to Lewis now. We have a couple of questions. I know a lot of people have been asking the questions. The first question I have is, how has the transition been from Australia coming over to the United States?
I found the transition was somewhat interesting. It was something very different. Obviously, being only 18 and moving out of house, but not only where you guys would move a couple of hours away from your homes, moving somewhat around the globe was a new experience for me. Obviously, moving to a team, and you guys are such a tight group and a really good bunch of guys, it made it a lot easier, and a lot of the people around the school, like teachers and other students, have been really helpful. So the transition that way has been really good. I've kind of eased my way into it, and I feel now that I'm kind of getting into the routine of my training and my studies and coming into uni. So I'm feeling quite confident and feeling really good at the moment with where I'm at.
Okay, how about the transition on the court? How's it different in Australia compared to the United States?
Yeah, I found the transition on the court is what I would have expected. I did come to the States earlier this year with just my local Wanneroo team, and we did a couple of exhibition games over a 2-week period around high schools in Kentucky, and that was a real eye-opener into what basketball was like in America, because even then at the high school level it was somewhat different and completely opposite to what we would play like in Australia. So that's something that really inspired me to push my career and push myself to come to college, and now that I'm here and it's somewhat even more impressive than it was in high school, it's something I'm really pushing to and trying to get myself changed somewhat, so I'm a contributor to the team.
Now, I'm curious about your social transition, because I noticed that you wear UGG boots, and here, that's just something that guys don't do. So explain to us what it's like there versus here.
Yeah, it's obviously, like you said then, the UGG boots, guys here don't wear them, but obviously it's socially acceptable to wear, for guys to wear them. A lot of guys wear them in the even in the summer when it's 120 plus a day. You know, you'd be wearing your Uggs down to the beach, and just before you go spend about 5 hours baking yourself in front of the sun. So that included also wearing thongs. When you're wearing, a lot of you guys don't wear thongs here, you wear your sandals. So I found that's another thing that's different. But yeah, like you said, it's just the clothing is different. You guys wear a lot of different styles of clothes, and we typically tend to be a lot more laid back in our dress and a lot more casual, whereas you guys are... You were shocking, man. Whereas you guys are a lot more like straight, you know, you guys wear a lot more set clothes.
Now, back to basketball. I mean, you know, it's no secret that you got a thin frame. How has the transition been for you as far as the weightlifting program?
Yeah, obviously I am somewhat underweight for my position and height, so it's one of our goals that we are working on with Coach Tharp and Hester, is to bring my weight up to somewhat an acceptable level, so I can obviously compete at this college level with the other players. So I'm on a certain eating diet, getting sure I'm getting a lot of protein and a lot of carbs up into my body, and obviously lifting nearly every day, trying to obviously strengthen myself and get that muscle mass up in my body so I can bang bodies in the keyway, if you know what I'm saying.
I hear you.
I understand what you're saying.
All right, well, thank you, Lewis, for joining us today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, this is Parallel Perspective. I'm Bijan Jones.
And I'm David Sanders. Howler back.
Uggs and thongs, really, mate? Whatever floats your boat. But anyways, congratulations to the girls volleyball team. Keep it undefeated. Keep doing your thing. But on to James and Jordan with the events.
Hello and welcome to our first edition of In the Know. I'm Jordan.
And I'm James. And each week we will be bringing you upcoming events as well as past events on the IU East campus.
Do you like to watch basketball and volleyball games? Well, if so, you should become a member of the How Crowd and come support your IU East athletes.
Now, Jordan, what exactly is the How Crowd?
That's a good question, James. The How Crowd is a group of students who sit together at the home games and cheer on the crowd. You also get a free t-shirt and into the games for free.
Now, how do I join the How Crowd?
It's simple, really. You just go to Campus Life and sign up. Every Wednesday at noon in the Graph is Movie Week. This past Wednesday, the movie Crank 2 was shown.
And next Wednesday, the 23rd, The Last House on the Left will be shown.
Oh, and don't forget, they always serve free popcorn.
This past week, the group Salsa Magic was on campus and gave free salsa lessons to the IU East students in Whitewater Hall. And I think our very own Jordan was there, am I correct?
Yes, and I learned a lot of pretty cool dance moves.
In the Know was on the scene, and we have some footage, and let's go ahead and roll that.
Okay, I see now it's a tap. Now, somebody at the hotel tonight here in Richmond, Indiana. What goes on here in Richmond, Indiana? Let's look. Ladies, are you enjoying the chips and salsa over there? Facing close position now, okay? So, just like in bachata, I know you guys are here, left arm to the ladies' right, so you're gonna loosen up that grip. Nice connection. Alright. Now, let's say you want to go basic salsa in close position. I recommend switching around. Yeah. If not, she'll start reading you, man. I'm telling you, that's the ladies that get in their head and they run the damn show. Alright, so anyway, so look, you're here. Now, you're obviously not going to swing it down to 6 o'clock, and that's all. 6, 7, 5, Alright.
That's all this week. Thanks for joining In the Know.
And be sure to watch next week. I'm James.
And I'm Jordan.
And we'll see you later.